Hey, everybody. I want to thank everyone who joined me earlier today for my interview with Marika Goolsby, who's running for District 7 Oakland City Council. It was a lot of fun. Uh, we got over our technical difficulties, and wow, what a awesome conversation. Now I bring you to my friend Zoe. And Zoe, aside from being a wonderful person and just absolutely funny and gives me joy whenever I talk to her, uh, is also the witness to a very unfortunate thing, and having to do with our mutual friend Len Raphael, who's running for Oakland City Council District 1. And basically, well, not he, but his table's vandalized, and Zoe almost had to put her in her superhero outfit. Right, Zoe?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
What the heck was going on, my friend?
Oh my God. Okay, you gotta help me jog my memory as well because it was just a lot going on. And honestly, my focus was not on everything that had happened. My focus was on making the balloons for Lynn to hand out to the kids at the Halloween parade. Well,
Well, that
my friend and I.
will that
Yeah,
help?
yeah, that was not. Let's just say that was a very much of a surprise and distraction and a shock, and among many words that I don't want to say in public, because we have integrity.
Yeah, and
So
she
it
was the
was
one
Sunday.
that lady over there, or whatever you want to call her. She's I'll be nice.
Yeah,
I'll make it nice.
she. Okay, okay. She's one of them.
Ooh, uh oh.
Mm,
Do tell.
yeah.
Do tell.
Okay, so it was. Please do interrupt me if if things don't add up because my memory is a little bit shifted. Just again, because it was big crowd, different tasks, different purposes, different reasons, and then it just everything just came at us, at the same time over the span of 3 hours.
Wow.
So it was on Sunday around 11 a.m. There was a Rock Ridge BART, where the entrance is, where there's all the big rocks, and there's the Rock Ridge sign, the big yellow sign. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where Len had a table, and my friend and I were there campaigning for him. And our task was to Len brought a few helium tanks. So our job was to fill up the balloons to give to Len to give to the kids, and so he can get to know the voters. And Nikki Bass's table also had a table there, and her table was closer to the intersection,
Mm-hmm.
and our table was closer to the BART entrance. Okay,
Hmm.
and so we saw each other. We all set up. We didn't really interact with each other. We had a few signs put up, one between the two tables, a few by the tree. I don't know what's it called, like a big planter with lots of dirt with a tree growing inside. So we put a few by the tree, and then a few by the garbage can, right? And then the kids start showing up. My friend and I start filling up balloons, setting them out, and okay. So the sign we had put between the two tables didn't have any stakes. So my friend propped it against a helium tank, and that was the sign that got kicked first.
Hmm.
Like that person just came over, kicked the sign flew off, and the helium tank tippled over, right?
Oh God.
Luckily, it was well packaged and it was well sealed, so nothing happened. We could have caused the explosion. Now that I think about it,
Oh
right?
my Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And my friend said, "Stop it! Don't do this. Put the sign back up." And we went back to again filling out balloons, and the whole thing got kicked again. And that person ran off back to their table, to the bass table.
This
Yes,
lady.
that individual, this lady, this young lady.
She's,
And she started laughing at us. and they're trying to make this like almost a witch sound, like like
That's actually how I imagined she would sound.
I never thought, as a self-respectful young lady, would make that sound would come out of me.
You can't make this stuff up.
You can't make this stuff up. So I can't curse
Zoe,
on.
do that laugh again, please. She sounds like the Wicked Witch of the West. Hey, wait a minute.
It is Halloween. Maybe she was in character. I mean, I will just eat my campaign volunteer character,
Oh God.
Anywho. Okay. Okay, and then I can make this shit up. Okay, no. So then we carry on doing our thing, and she decided to put this sign right in front of Len's sign, like up smash against it, next to that tree that I talked about, right?
God,
and
such cretinish behavior. My goodness. I mean, just
and my friend went up to her,
right? Cretin.
And my friend went up to her and said, "Hey, please don't do that. Don't put your sign right up to ours. You please relocate it. This is public space." This is what she had told me, right? Again, I was at our table, filling up balloons, just getting things organized and as much as I could and everything else. And this lovely young lady, witch from the West, or what would you say?
Wicked Witch from the West.
Thank you. Wicked Witch from the West decided to smack my friend with that sign that's in her hand.
Excuse me. Say what? Say that again. What?
So my friend went up and said, "Hey, please don't put the sign next to our sign."
Yeah.
And that woman was willing to remove it, but she smacked my friend with it.
In other words, joke. Assaulted your friend.
Assaulted my friend. Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is some kind of out of control.
Yeah.
Did anyone call the cops? Well, they wouldn't have arrived anyway, but still.
Exactly. It's like, we're all aware of this. Why bother over a sign, really? I think OPD has way more pressing, important things to do. Honestly, I try not to bother them these days.
But
we're
you never
so
know. They might have shown up and taken her on general principle.
Next time. Hopefully there won't be a next time. But yeah. So that happened twice, give or take. Yes.
By this lady.
And this lady.
By the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
Well, that's my nickname for anybody who would do what she did. She hit your colleague over the head with her sign.
Correct. Oh. Again, you can't make this shit up. And she called my friend a racist.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. My friend was baffled. She's a Russian refugee.
Ray Bobbitt.
Hold on a second. Let me get rid of that. 1 second. I call you back? I'm on the line. Okay, I'm on live. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay, cool. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Right.
I mean, that's besides the point. What exactly did my friend do that she's being called a racist? Oh, and I'm wearing this shirt because I want to show everybody that this is the shirt that my friend wore. This is for Judge Brenda Harbin Forte. For the audience who don't know, she's an African American lady, and she's a lovely, lovely lady, and that's why we support her. And obviously, in addition to her track record, and how in addition to what she wants to improve Oakland. What?
Because she thinks that your friend is racist against witches. That's what.
She's a witchist.
Because she's Russian and she must be. There's so many castles in Russia, and she's gotta be racist against witches because witches are. I don't know.
I was gonna let you.
I don't.
Do your thing.
Yeah, usually I got that. This one I'm a little stumped. Okay.
I mean, you can only mix humor out of so many things. Like,
Yeah.
once you get to a certain point, I'm speechless as well. So yeah.
Wow. But even then,
Yeah.
I always say, hey, if you say I'm an ist, I always say, how can I be a better person? Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna give her that. So because she hit you over the head. It could have been you. In
Could have
fact,
been
I'm
me.
actually, but you know what? I'm glad for her it wasn't you, because you would go off really, 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 like, yeah. So folks,
That's why I kept my
don't
distance.
don't piss Zoe off. That's pure muscle under there. So look out. See? I rest my case. She actually has biceps. It's kind of sexy.
Well, you want to see the other one?
Yeah. Ooh, she's working out. Go girl. There you go.
It's all those balloons that I was tying, you see. It's like it works. It works on my dexterity. What's it? Dexterity?
Yeah.
Nimble little fingers,
Right. Nimble. Right. Dexterity.
Nimble.
Dexterity.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, and then okay. She definitely tried to remove the signs twice, right? She definitely tried to put the signs up against ours twice, and call my friend a racist, call Len a racist, and hit my friend with a sign. She assaulted my friend with a sign. That definitely happened. I just can't remember the order of things, and I cannot remember, details, because again, I was trying to keep my composure.
Yeah, for somebody to just openly, like strike you out of the blue.
We lost you.
And then
I'm sorry?
For somebody to just strike you out of the blue, not you, but your friend out of the blue like that, that's assault. And the campaign, the campaign should really be, the Bass campaign should be held to that. That's not right.
I'm having a really bad connection. Oh, there you are.
I got you. Yeah, I was saying that what she did, what the young lady did, was something that the Bass campaign should hold to account, because that's assault. And she's
Absolutely.
there clearly by the sign. I mean, she's there because she's working for them, right? If you were not campaigning for Nikki, she wouldn't be there.
Correct.
And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. So what she did was wrong, and hopefully, did anybody contact the campaign of Nikki Bass and say, or Nikki herself, and say, hey, by the way, we have this issue with your campaigner. Right?
Great idea. I'm gonna do that.
Because that was beyond the pale. I mean, she could be terrorizing other people.
Exactly.
I mean, after all, she is the Wicked Witch of the West, so I mean that would fall right in, with her moniker. All right.
You said it.
Wicked Witch, because there are good witches, and definitely out west. Wicked Witch of the West. Bango. So I mean, did anybody come and help you all out, or straighten her out and say, hey, you can't do this? Or did people just, oh wow. What about bystanders? They were like, oh, this is Oakland, or
Again, everything happened so fast that I really didn't have time to observe or process.
Right.
I think it was just, look, the kids around with their costumes, and they're just coming by, getting a candy, getting some balloons, and there's just lots, constant flow, But no, this is not it. There's more.
Okay. Oh my lord.
Yeah. No, because you asked me if anybody came helped us. Because so that about an hour later, right? We're doing our thing, they're doing their thing, and then at that point, like, we kind of had a break in the middle. I think the crowd's thinning out, and we ran out of helium. So Len went back to the car to get another tank. And so my friend and I both kind of stepped away from the table. We just want to sit down for a minute. And a guy, this is the scary part. A guy walked, like, approached our table, and everything seemed normal. But then he like shoved the entire table over.
What?
And yeah, you can't make this shit up. Shoved the table over. You know, we had our campaign materials, we had scissors, we had knives. Luckily, we didn't have our cell phones on the table, and we had like a bunch of pre-made balloons on there. You know, got weighed down. Everything. The balloons went up the sky, and everything's on the ground.
Huh.
And yeah.
And did he say
And
anything?
luckily, like, because you asked, no, he just walked off and towards the trash can and picked up a sign and just left. Like, we were in, like, I literally like paused for a good minute, you know, because I just didn't know how to react at that point. I was in shock. And yeah, like you said, luckily they asked somebody. I think there was a mom. I remember there was a mom and daughter. They came out first and they helped us lift the table. And then all the other parents, you know, they were sitting on that planter around that big tree. They all got up and they helped us pick up the flyers, picked up, you know, knives, scissors, and knickknacks, whatever, you know, that was like scattered on the ground, and they helped us reorganize. And yeah, that was very sweet with them. And they, you know, it's like you felt support, you know, you didn't feel like you just got attacked and left alone in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I want to say of all things, that was the most shocking.
Was he wearing anything that would tie him to Nikki's campaign?
No. Neither were the volunteers. They weren't wearing, you know, any campaign shirts or. Yeah, he was wearing a mask. Yeah, that I remember.
Like he might be homeless.
He had a hoodie.
Did he like he was homeless? Maybe like, you know, unhinged or something like that. Not necessarily that, you know, you have to be unhinged. You have to be unhinged because you're homeless. But I'm just asking, what was his condition? So, you know,
Sorry, I
was saying.
Back connection again.
Was the gentleman? Well, it's a mistake to call him a gentleman. Was the assailant, the man who turned over the table? Was he obviously, was he homeless? Was he with a campaign? Or was he just some sort of bystander that had nothing better to do? And then just, you know, walked over, something like that. I'm guessing maybe you can't hear me anymore. It's like, no.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah. Was it, hey, are you working off your phone? Can I call you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you. Let me call you and I'll ask better. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay.
Wait, I am using my phone to talk to you though.
Oh, you can't? Because you're okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, I'm saying that you can hear me now though, right? It's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, great. All right. He had no campaign garb or markings, nothing where he was canvassing. Did he look like he was canvassing and then just sort of took a turn to you all?
Maybe. I don't know. It's just happened so fast, you know? Like, my attention wasn't on anybody.
Yeah.
I was again, we were working,
it wasn't for like 2 hours already. Ahead, right?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, not at all.
Like, wow.
Balloon flying off. That was.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
that's
from Titanic, by the way. Which is fitting considering, that's the classic scene in the Titanic movie. Iceberg, dead ahead, you know, so which would have been this guy coming toward you like dun 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 menacing, right? but you didn't
Well, he
know he
wasn't
was.
coming toward me. He was coming towards the table. If you were coming towards me, I would have known. I would have fought back. I have
Oh,
muscle,
you'd have
like
kicked
you
his
said.
butt. I know that. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I got that part.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
gotcha. You know what I mean. I'm just saying, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? We're talking like 20 kids with their parents sitting, um, sitting literally right in front of the table, and all this happened.
So whoa,
Uh-oh.
what? Whoa, so he endangered the kids without even thinking about it, or didn't care.
Oy, oy, oy. Connection so bad.
Oh, I'm fine on this end. I think maybe it's because you're using your phone, but I don't know. Um, but hey, it is what it is. Uh, okay, as I was saying, uh, this guy didn't think. Oh, this guy didn't think. Yeah. Uh, we are buffering, folks. We are buffering, my friends, but we'll keep on streaming to the end. We are buffering. We are buffering. No time for. Well, what would you put in there? I don't know. We're buffering. But we are buffering for the world. Anyway, here she comes. Okay. New Zoe on the stage. Hey,
Woohoo!
let
Hi.
me get rid. Yeah, there you go. Out with the old and in with the new. Hi.
Hi.
I was singing. I made up a song about you and buffering. I called it "We Are Buffering, My Friends," and we'll keep on streaming to the end.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Oh boy. So
Yeah.
okay, so we have Wicked Witch of the West and Cretan, right? So Cretan wasn't obviously with the campaign or anything. He was just one of these guys that walked over like, yeah.
I guess. I mean, I could be wrong. Who knows?
No, your initial reaction told me you were right. So, that's
Okay.
what he did. It was obvious what he did. You just don't know where he's from.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, did you all have insurance with you? I mean, that's hazardous duty stuff, That's tragic. What has
Oh
that
wait, I'm
ever?
not done.
Okay.
There's more.
Okay. Okay. Uh-oh.
And then Wicked Witch's friends came by.
She has
I
friends?
could tell.
Wait, she has friends? Golly.
Hey, everybody have friends.
So, I mean, it doesn't mean.
Even you have a friend like me. And I have a friend like you.
You're definitely my friend, but do you want a friend like that? Goes around turning things over at people and just just no. Of course. Double buffering. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Anyway, we're back. We had the buffering, but my point is, I'm really sorry that happened. All
Thank you.
all kidding aside, but I think kidding is a good idea because it kind of reduces the trauma of what happened to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that should not have happened to you,
Or
and
anybody.
a police report should still be filled out,
Yeah.
even if it's just online to report it. What does all this tell you about this campaign this year?
Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh, you said there were more.
May I finish story?
Yeah,
Right.
you said there were more people. Sorry.
Right. So after our tables flipped over, we put the table back together. The crowd came, helped us. I think they went back to sitting down, everybody taking a break. And another group from Nikki's side, that I'm pretty sure they're friends because they dress. Everybody, they're our friends. They all kind of have a certain composure, right? Have a certain style of dressing, certain way of carrying themselves, right? So you could tell they're friends, right? They came and finally they took away that sign that was between our tables, that was leaned against the originally the helium tank. And then later on backpack, they finally the one that they kicked over twice beforehand, they finally took away that sign. Finn. That's the end of the story.
Does anybody have a video of this? Hey folks, you have a video, please share it with Zenny62 Media. I guarantee immediate exposure. That is wow.
Yeah, and I posted on Nextdoor, right? Talked about the whole experience.
Yeah.
And 2 folks replied. One person said, I was there. I saw this whole thing happen. Part of it, the sign kicking. Yeah. Another person said, I know somebody who's not on Nextdoor actually mentioned this to me, seeing the table being flipped over in front of all these kids and parents.
Yeah, plus it's Rockridge BART, right? It's the
Rockridge BART
place, and
right,
you don't know who's coming down the escalator, going up, going over to Acres or wherever. Yeah, I mean, wow, crazy.
Yeah, and mind you, my post on Nextdoor was removed because I can't trace it. I was trying to find the witnesses, but my post is removed, and I what do you call it? I emailed Nextdoor asking what happened. Why am I being removed? And they said my post was discriminatory.
Where
I was reporting a crime. Hello.
Where did that come in?
I don't
by your description or something, or what?
Well, to be fair, I called them thugs. Are they not thugs? They are physically assaulted our personal property. They assaulted my friend multiple times in front of, again, children.
Oh, so let me guess. Because the Nextdoor moderator saw the word thug, they thought thug equals black, and therefore because of that, as opposed to the real deal, which is the thug was an Asian woman, they thought you were being discriminatory and said,
right. Oh sure, whatever. Oh, it gets better. Now I was temporarily suspended. Now I'm permanently suspended because they don't like my name. They said I'm not using my real name.
Yeah, that's the second time someone told me about that within 24 hours. What's going on with the coding at Nextdoor? That's crazy. I mean,
Are they discriminating against my name?
Zoe is your real name. You're using your real name. They're saying it's not your real name.
They can go through my trash. I'm sure there's a few takeout coffee cups. It has my name on it. It shows how much I paid for it at one time.
This is crazy,
dude.
Yes. Folks, hey, folks, you know what? Don't get on Nextdoor. Get on the platforms of Zenny62 Media. Zenny62blog.com, ZennyReport.com, OaklandNewsNowblog.com, OaklandNewsOnline.com, CESLasVegasNews.com, NFL News by Zenny62.com. We got a lot of sites and go on and on. CESLasVegasNews.com. Use my sites, right? I have to make something. Oh wow. Oh, and then OaklandNewsOnline.com. I think I already said that. But anyway, yeah. My whole point is forget Nextdoor. Get off Nextdoor. Maybe I can steal their code. Oh, did I say that?
Wait, what?
I said maybe I'll steal their code is what I said, but
I heard nothing.
Oh, good. Anyway.
Man, there is, I just, yesterday I was in bed all day. I didn't, on Sunday I was okay. Yesterday, I don't know, I guess it finally hit me, I just kind of really needed the process, everything. But there is it's right in front of BART.
you're meandering along, and some dude comes along and turns over your table out of the blue. You know.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
could have led to him hitting you in some kind of way. You realize that?
Exactly. Or all the kids around it.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy, oh
I mean,
boy.
there's sharp objects all over the table because we had to, have scissors cut the string, knife cut the string, had a stapler. Think about it.
Hey,
again, luckily we don't have any.
Nikki Bass, this is on you, my friend. On you. Yeah.
I mean, there's a camera on the, because there's a bar, right? There's the overhang. Yeah, I saw there's a camera. So no, we're definitely filing a report. We're gonna pull the video footage. Let's hope Nikki doesn't somehow get it deleted. Like how Chantel deleted her footage.
She can't claim invasion of privacy because it was a public event, and that kind of basically cures it. That's nothing she can do. Nothing. But she should pay you for your pain and suffering. I think. I think.
I want my balloons back.
You want the balloons back?
I made a bunch of. There was at least like 10 balloons. It took a lot of effort to fill them. I want them back.
Oh. Yeah, you should.
And I want my Oakland back.
Yeah.
The way how it used to be.
Yeah.
The Oakland that I fell in love with.
Certainly not the one that produced the opera lady. Well, no, that's not true. The Wild Wild West lady. I'll just go with my initial description. Right.
It's just this is a democratic process. Yeah. This is a fair and equal election.
But
it baffles me.
Enough people just want to stop you from talking. Just don't say anything.
It baffles me. This thuggery, this intimidation, and this rumor mill, right?
Yeah, this bad behavior. Yeah, you're right.
I grew up in China.
What part?
Northern China. But my point is, election. There's no such thing as election in China. I mean, it's being able to elect your city officials is such a luxury that none of my friends or relatives in China could even dream of.
What do you do in China?
Huh? I was born there. I grew up there. And then my family moved.
No. I mean, hon, what? Absent a vote, how do you get your local leaders?
They're appointed from way up above.
From way high.
You trickle down, right? It's not like going up; it's trickling down.
So the government is really responsible for like many thousands of towns, and wow,
yep,
that's intense. That's also undemocratic. That is scary.
That is undemocratic.
Wow. That's
what we're doing right now. That's pure democracy.
Yeah.
Yet this country is starting to head towards the direction of a communist country.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Authoritarian behavior.
Especially having to live it. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Especially having to live that. Well, I didn't personally live it because I'm younger.
Sure.
My parents did. My grandparents did. I learned about it.
Wow. So
that's why my parents brought me here. So I can have the freedom of speech, freedom to choose, freedom to have a voice.
To assemble.
And what do we have right now? Mayhem.
Yeah. By people who don't want you to have that freedom, it would seem.
Correct.
Correct. They're threatened by your freedom. And yet they're threatened by your freedom, so they want to threaten.
Correct.
Wild. Wow. Well, that's a fine. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Anything else? Anything else to add?
My friend and I were talking about this, and we said 10 years ago, when Oakland was thriving, the people were beautiful, the city was beautiful, everybody was so friendly, and we loved each other. We just have open hearts, open arms. And when you hear the word diversity, it brings a smile to your face. Because we understand. Yeah, because we understood and we lived and experienced what diversity really was. And nowadays, when I hear the word diversity, I think diversion. I'm sorry. When I hear the word diversion, when I hear the word diversity,
Yeah.
I hear divisiveness. They're
Some people are trying
using
to, but I think, if you're asking me, I think that ideology comes at the very time when I can turn on the television and the vast majority of commercials I see are mixed. They're mixed, like black man,
Mhm,
Asian wife,
mhm,
Asian
mhm,
wife, white
mhm,
husband. You know what I'm saying? They're mixed. And that's, in other words, they're showing America as America really is. So the people who are anti DEI and all that stuff, they must really have a hard time with how America has changed. And it was necessary, this change. And I believe that was brought about by George Floyd. And people were so horrified by that, what, almost 9 minute, 16-second video, that within the advertising community and corporate America, they said, we have to do something. And one of the things that was done was they worked to really integrate a lot of entertainment
mhm.
and realizing that we still look like we're in the 50s in some cases, So I think that out of George Floyd was a beautiful thing. I don't understand the mentality of people who have a hard time with that. And I never will. But hey, let's talk backstage.
Thanks.
Great. Thank you for coming on. We got to come
Thank you
back.
for having me.
Yeah,
Okay. Maybe we'll
got it.
talk about something, less saddening.
I have tons of ideas.
Whoops. Okay.
All
I'll
right.
stop blabbering.
Yay. Stick around in the background. All right. Hey,
Yep.
folks, subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube. Be back later. That ends the stream. See you.